Hey everyone, thanks for watching and joining me for this mad reaction. This is just going to be a quick one. Basically, I watched Eternals today. It's not my favorite Marvel movie. I enjoyed it. I don't foresee it going into heavy rotation of my favorite Marvel movies. I think there was good acting. I like the characters. I like the action a lot. I like all the people represented on screen with diversity. And you've heard the movie. And this topic is going to be about movie talk morons in failing upwards. This is a constant accusation from these uneducated, uh, regressive, ignorant, prejudiced white men, majority of white men, and Tyrone Magnus. Oh my God. I waited to react to Tyrone Magnus until I've actually seen the movie because I heard about his comments about this movie. And oh my God, is he talking about failing upwards? What a freaking movie talk moron this is. Um, Nothing. This is this is why people call these people prejudice. Um, if you can't, we're talking about the infamous kiss in Eternals, and it's not infamous. No, literally, hardly anyone is complaining about it except for people that fail upwards. And this is where I want to get to the meat of the subject here. How do these people succeed and fail and gain momentum on the internet? It's really just, I know how they do it. It's just saying, if you say something's woke, you're going to get at least twice the engagement on the video on the internet. It's like low hanging fruit, and there's nothing there. And it is immediately, if you say something's woke, it's just so pathetic at this point. It's, and I want to also, I was following the actress from Eternals, one of the main actresses, on Twitter, and I saw a GoFundMe, and I wanted to see what the GoFundMe is, and I want to talk about. I need to I need to hear from you viewers. Um, let's get back to the fear mongering about things going woke. And in your opinion, please comment below. I may even put a poll on this video. Um, Genuinely, really ask yourself: are these YouTubers profiting on the rise of Asian hate? There's real statistics out there that it is on the rise, especially since the pandemic started. And even though they dance around certain subjects on their actual content, I want you to answer honestly and go ahead, rate the video, thumbs down, thumbs up, what you think if I'm off base. Let's remove our personal opinions of these people, and I with the context, I am calling them movie talk morons and failing upwards, basically because they don't have a lot of variety or diversity in their talking points. It's basically, it's woke and that's it, and that gets them success. I know if I did that in 100% of my videos, my channel will at least be double the size, and that's no lie at all. But do you feel that they are profiting off of Asian hate out there? Um, Look at how ridiculous they are. And we're going to react to, it's just a quick clip of Tyrone Magnus that I've seen making the rounds on Twitter. And now that I've seen the context of the film, oh my God, is he being ridiculous about this? It's honestly, he cannot. And people, I've heard the argument, I'm not phobic because I'm not afraid of it. I just don't like it. Come on. Come on. He is, in my opinion, based on how hyperbolic and ridiculous he is with his take here, he is extremely phobic to the point where he can't see two people of LGBTQ or just gay men kissing. It was the smallest kiss. It was actually a great emotional moment in the film. It was not out of place whatsoever. And it was a great moment in the film. And this just shows how ignorant the internet can be. I haven't gone as much research to actually check out his video where he makes this comment to see if before the dislikes are removed, if he got ratioed. But more than likely, my guess is that he's applauded for his ignorance and he gets success off of it. This is the only place left in society. You can't act like this much of a moron and get rewarded for it. If you acted like this in the workplace, you'd be going to HR. Let's watch it just to see. Unbelievable.
It's woke. Yeah, well, let's start out with this.
It's not woke at all. First of all, this movie is not woke at all. It's diverse cast. That's it. There's one openly gay character in a relationship that shares an emotional moment with their partner that lasts less than 10 seconds. This is not woke at all. If you still in 2021 and we're near the end of 2021, feel that represented character of LGBTQ or a gay character just kissing is woke, you're full of shit. And man, are you sheltered and need to get out of your own bubble. Wow. Get out and see the world. You can't. This is where it's like extreme. Like you can't even have a storyline where two gay people kiss. Wow. This person is garbage. Tyrone Magnus is garbage. Because now that I waited to react to this until I actually saw the film to see what he was talking about, to see the context. This is a garbage person. If he cannot even take this minimal of a relationship, of a storyline that totally fits the context of the film, garbage person. All right, let's get to his reaction.
There's woke. There's part I had to close my eyes on because I wasn't ready for none of that.
You have to close you have to close. You can't even watch. You have to close your eyes because you can't watch two men kissing. Wow. You're afraid it's going to turn you a certain way. I don't know. I don't have no problem watching people kiss. No problem.
Part of my lifestyle, and well, it may be okay. That's fine. Wasn't ready for that. Yeah.
Wasn't ready for two. Wow. See, if we listen to idiots like this on what's acceptable or what should be in it, they had to close their eyes. Is he being serious? Answer in the comment section below. Is he being legit serious? Do you think this man had to close his eyes because two men kissed on a movie? This is bottom of the barrel. I don't want to watch this guy's content at all. I don't even want to react to it. I know who he is. He got to talk to Zack Snyder.
Wasn't ready for that. They're breaking down walls and barriers.
No, that should be the bare minimum. That's not breaking down walls and barriers. That's not being super progressive at all. That's just general decency that you can let people exist in entertainment properties that have lifestyles and representation in this storyline. That's just like the bare minimum. And you can't even accept the bare minimum, Tyrone Magnus. What a horrible person.
Marvel and Disney. Breaking down walls. Just wasn't ready for that one particular part. I was fine with the whole, it's just that one particular part.
Okay, you can have gay people. This is literally what he's saying. You can have Gay people represent on screen. I just don't want to see them kiss. That's how insecure he is in his manhood. Insecure man, failing upwards. That's the topic of this video. I want to have Great Movie Madness later from Disney Plus tonight. And I want to get your thoughts on all this. And don't forget to let me know if you do feel that they are profiting off of all the hate on there. Even this man, Magnus. There's also, unfortunately, all right. There are certain regions of the world that have progressed and we're making strides. But unfortunately, there are a lot of regions of the world that still have a lot of prejudices, a lot of laws against LGBTQ. It's one of the last, not acceptable at all, but acceptable prejudices in these countries. And that is also how a lot of these channels represented in this thumbnail get traction in other countries as well. Profiting off of the prejudices of the world. We need to be better than this. Be better. Hashtag be better than Tyrone Magnus. And if that's the only thing you could say, you should be called out for it every time. Let's hear what else he has to say. And then I'm going to share you with the Gemma Chan. She was one of the best actors in this film. I really enjoyed her character. And I was just following her on Twitter because I was already following her, and I was checking out the bio because I haven't seen her in too much, and I wanted to see, and then I saw that GoFundMe, and we have to realize that there's real increase in violence, and again, going back to that Zack Snyder stream with Geeks and Gamers, they are so in their trolling behavior and that they are right in their echo chamber. They didn't even realize at that time that the massage parlor, the majority of the employees there were gunned down because of their race. And they were so dumb, these movie talk morons. They made it so uncomfortable when Zack Snyder was on there that they couldn't add to it. Yes, it's horrible recent events. I'm not even sure these movie talk morons in that infamous Zack Snyder clip even knew about the event because they don't, they care about what they care about, and that's it. It's all about what affects them personally, not really being empathetic towards anyone else except listen, to get really real, there's another pandemic out there besides hate mobs and trolls online. It's this pandemic of lack of empathy towards other human beings or caring, just because they're so focused on their rights to be assholes and dicks to people everywhere, online, in real life, and not enough caring in this world. There really isn't. And all right, so let's finish this here.
I say, hey, anyway, so it was woke.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
All right, enough of him. My wife, it wasn't her favorite film either, but she's like, what was woke about this at all? Nothing. She couldn't think anything woke about it. Oh, I forgot to bring up Twitter. Gemma, damn it. Okay, Gemma Chan. All right, here we go. All right, I'll show you what I mean. It's real. The Asian community around the world, especially since the pandemic, has been really feeling it. These guys don't really care about anything, even though they might point towards charity. Not afraid to use a actor or actress in a thumbnail of Asian descent to profit off them, with them crying tears in the thumbnail or acting like it's woke just because they were hired. Let's be real. A lot of this talk online, this vitriol, is because of the diversity of the cast and who's directing. assuming that they're higher. Again, assuming they're so prejudiced, they assuming that they're higher was based on diversity and not for qualifications. And that's disgusting. Okay, here's Gemma Chan. I follow her, and then I saw this GoFundMe, and that's where I clicked, and I'm going to show you that as well. And it's something that we should be aware of. I'm also thinking about next month, the charities I want to do for next month's goals. And yeah, it's real. Let's not act like brushing off the realities and the hate in this world needs to be addressed. And I might talk about this, especially since Shang-Chi and Eternals came out, and then the director and the cast involved. Look at it. This is what she has as her GoFundMe for this organization. Stop Asian Hate. Support the ESEA community in the UK. It's time to act. Racism against East and Southeast Asian individuals in Britain is on the rise. Figures show 179% increase in crime in London at the start of the UK lockdown. And a campaign group believes similar increases have occurred throughout the country. We've seen a surge of heartbreaking violence towards Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders, AAPI, and we need to ensure communities in the UK are protected. As we know, this uptick is not limited to the US. That really gets me thinking. I want to have a discussion with this with my friends on Movie Madness and maybe the member stream, because of all the recent representation and what we see online, what we actually see mocking. The other thing is, listen, if anyone says that they are for, if any of these people in entertainment say they are for representation and they want to shine a light on um the issues with increased hate towards minorities, they are immediately targeted as a social justice warrior. And but no one really stops to say, is there any validity in their claims? And if that's really how someone feels, should they be mocked? Because they have no issue going directly towards that argument. It's the first thing that's done as soon as someone speaks out. So everyone that speaks out is lying? It doesn't exist? We have to always, the argument of trolls and people that hate consistently online is show me the proof. Show me the proof. You don't know. You don't move outside your bubble. We know Tyrone Magnus is too busy making reaction videos and being ignorant as hell, and it's rewarded for it. But more on that later. I hope you all have a great day. I wanted to do this quick reaction and share my thoughts on Eternals. I'm not really going to give it a review. Maybe I'll share. It's not bad. It's not horrible. It's a little slightly above average. I think there's great things in it. I think there's great talent involved in the movie. And I'm excited to see the director get more work. They knocked my socks off either, though. I'll be honest with you. The action was really cool. Special effects were decent until the end credit scenes. Then there were some wonky special effects there. But that's all. I hope you all have a great day and talk to you soon.